Hey everyone, I'm Kosmo, welcome to another Trailmakers video, and today I am back to try and replicate another amazing feat of aircraft history. I think this is a really cool one, and it is none other than the Ca.60 Transaereo. Now some of you guys may not even know about this plane, and some of you guys may know more than me about this plane. But to kind of understand what we're dealing with here, I think I need to tell you guys a quick summarized story of a fine Italian gentleman by the name of Gianni Caproni. Now Mr. Gianni Caproni actually had his roots in designing bombers in World War I, and when the war was over, he decided to switch to the civil sector to pursue his dream of getting 100 people across the Atlantic Ocean by air. That sounds amazing. We're talking like mid-1910s here, guys. This plane started getting built, I believe, in 1919, or at least the patent for it was filed in 1919. So this is fairly early on in aviation history, guys. By then, nobody had really managed to cross the Atlantic, except for two pilots in a plane that could only hold two people. I believe their names were John Alcock and Arthur Brown, and that was really the only case of crossing the Atlantic by plane. And here we are with this crazy Italian guy who wants to get 100 people plus crew across the Atlantic on his gigantic seaplane. This engineering monstrosity had 9 wings, guys. Now, I don't know about you guys, but it really gives me the vibe of like 3 triplanes landing on top of a ship and then fusing together, and then boom, you have essentially the Ca.60 Transaereo. Now, there's a reason we haven't really heard much about the Transaereo, and you guys may be asking the question now, well, did it ever fly? Well, yeah, it did. And then I suppose your next question would be, well, did it crash horribly? Yes. Yes, it did. Unfortunately, on its second flight, and I don't mean to laugh, I don't think anybody was injured. Yep, I had to check that out because I started feeling bad, and the pilot and the flight engineers actually managed to escape the wreck just fine. It crashed in the water after taking off, and I guess it was, in fact, beyond repair. The only usable things were still the engines. Everything that was wood-related or wing-related, it was gone. So, it was never really rebuilt, even though Mr. Caproni really wanted to rebuild it. I think the cost of that was just way too high, so it never happened. But today, guys, we're in Trailmakers, and we are going to rebuild it, recreate this amazing seaplane, and see how it flies. I really think this might do well in a game like Trailmakers, simply because all those sails, which I'm going to be using for the wings, are going to provide quite a bit of drag. So I'm really curious to see how that works out for us. But without further babbling, guys, let's get right into this build. Super excited, and let's see what we get. Might need to use the complexity mod for this, just saying. Now, one of the main reasons that this thing did not fly well, guys, is because having the wings placed behind each other like they had on the Transaereo actually messed with the aerodynamics of the wings that were, well, behind other wings. So basically, the rear 2 sets of wings were kind of useless. The other issue was that they had way too many cross beams between the wings themselves. And I don't know if I want to incorporate the cross beams just for, you know, aesthetic purposes. I think it might look cool, but I think for now, we'll just not do that. And then if at the end I feel like it's lacking that detail, we'll get her done. So the one thing I'm already seeing, guys, is I've doubled up, which I need to still add another set of wings, and I'm already at 739 complexity, so I'm basically past the stock complexity. I think what I'm gonna do, and I think that's because I have all of these hinges on here, I think what I'm going to do is actually make ailerons on each set of the wings, just on the tips, and kind of avoid having all these hinges. So let's do that. It's funny, I started using the right flyer wing, and then I just completely, basically, started from scratch again. Guys, I think this game is going to hate me. I've ended up bumping my limit to 2,000, my complexity limit. I've only really got like the airplane portion of it built. I still have to connect this thing to a boat. I still have to build a boat. I gotta build pontoons. So, what can I say? Wish me luck. Well, it tips forward. It tips forward when I give it gas. So that's, I mean, that's promising. At least, you know, we've got enough power to move this thing. Having the boat on the bottom, kind of like a keel, is actually going to help. But I guess it's time to build the boat, guys. I do not want to see how bad this lags. But I'm determined to build it. Maybe I should have built a smaller version in retrospect, you know? But just like the real thing, it's got to be equally as absurd. So we're doing this. I'm committed. Saving myself a little bit of time and using one of my old boats, my first ever boat actually, to save myself the time of building the front of it. It always takes a while. Actually, this sailboat is way more aerodynamic. I'm gonna use that. Yeah, about that. Well, guys, I've got my game set to, I think the setting is called Fast and Ugly, and it's still crashing the game. I keep crashing the game with this crazy creation that I've... Oh boy, it's not even gonna let me load it. I think I just crashed the game again. Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, no. Oh, I did it. I did it again. We're back. So I think what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm going to try and slim it down. I am going to sacrifice some aesthetics for the sake of making this thing actually work. It's at like 1400 complexity right now, and it's not even close to being done. So, got some work to do, but I am confident that I can get it to work. First, I'm gonna modify my wings and make them all a little bit slimmer. Oh my goodness, we're actually not crashed. This is amazing. Can we travel forward? Oh, we can travel forward as well, guys. Oh, I have hope. I have hope this is going to work. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait. Please, I really hope this works. Oh man, I need a little bit of a break. Oh my goodness. I'm going insane. Alrighty guys, so now that I know that it doesn't crash the game, we can start adding the side pontoons and the controls and actually take this thing for a flight. I'm really excited. You know, it looks a little bit less realistic, but we gotta get it working. Okay guys, so a few things I would have liked to do differently. Definitely given a bit of a different shape, maybe made it a bit slimmer, but this was just the easiest to keep the complexity levels down. Because, well, we're basically reaching critical levels here. This is some danger to manifold stuff right here. So, let's see if this thing actually floats now. Well, I mean, it floated before. Let's just see how it floats now. Right. Alrighty guys, I don't even care anymore because I still gotta add controls to this thing. So, I'm going to really dumb down these pontoons down here, and we're just... That was my fault. I forgot to start up the complexity mod. As I was saying, I don't even care anymore. I'm going to delete all the pontoons. I need to immediately delete those pontoons if I can. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. I mean, I'm the ridiculous one, but it's like, come on, just let me build this thing. Alrighty, here we go. Spawn this in. Perfect. Delete. 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 Wow, no, it's already lagging out. I can't even recover that. Let's see if I have something in my history here. Yeah, this might be okay. Let's save that again and build some basic pontoons, as basic as it gets. I don't even care if it doesn't look realistic anymore. I mean, I do, but I also want to make this thing work, guys. Okay, hopefully this doesn't lag the game out. I don't know, man. Fingers crossed. Wow, we actually spawned in. Amazing. All right, can we get some forward throttle here? Nice. Excellent, excellent. We're kind of submerging. Definitely need to add some air controls, and hopefully we can actually take off. I mean, that would be fantastic. I need to add some rudders, and I need to add some elevators, and I need to add some ailerons. And I have to do it all as simple as possible. I think I'm only going to add 2 rudders simply because I don't want to, once again, kill the complexity limit entirely. And hopefully that will be enough. We also need other control panels. So this is going to be interesting, guys. Drop it down and see if we crash. Oh, okay. No, we're good. Okay, so we have yaw. Excellent. Now, typically this thing would have 4 rudders that would actually span all layers of the wings. However, well, once again, we're trying to keep the complexity limit low here, guys. Now I think it's time to add some elevators. Okay, I have controls on it now. It's not killing the game. I just don't know if we're gonna have enough lift, though. That's the only thing. But we can give it a try. We can definitely give it a try. Let me just make sure my controls are in the right direction. Perfect. There's my elevators. There's my rudders, my yaw. Okay, well, let's try and put this thing in the water. That's the ultimate test. It likes to crash when it's in the water. Oh man, I'm so scared. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't. Yes! Yes! Okay, can we actually pilot this thing now? Are we sinking? We're okay. We're okay. Perfect. Let's get some speed. I don't think we're lifting up, guys. I don't think we're lifting up anytime soon here. Wow. Well, I think that means I have to add some static lift panels to this thing. Now, can we steer? We definitely have yaw. We definitely have yaw, guys. We just need extra lift. Alrighty, let's give it to this thing. Okay, got a bunch of lift in the front. Let's see if that helps it. I am so scared, man. I'm just waiting for the game to crash on me again. Oh, it wants to lift up, guys. Oh my gosh, we're actually flying. What? We're actually flying. I did not expect to already be able to fly. This is nuts, man. What? Okay, that's cool. Oh boy, I dropped my throttle. Note to self, don't drop throttle. Can we turn around? No, 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 no. Don't replicate the crash. No. Oh, man, so close. Come on, you gotta gain lift again. Wow. We're actually flying, guys. This is awesome. Okay, turn. Got some yaw going on here. Perfect. Do we have any sort of rollability? Not a whole lot of rollability, to be honest. Let's try landing this thing without crashing it. Oh my goodness, this is ridiculous. That's just ridiculous. Okay, I want to try and add a little bit more lift, a little bit more aileron control. It doesn't roll too well. Oh man, I'm so excited about this. I did not think we were gonna be able to lift off right away. That's crazy. Still gotta paint this thing. Oh man. Now obviously rolling an aircraft like this would naturally be kind of difficult, but I still want to try. I almost don't want to mess with the amount of lift, you know? Like, I think it's perfect. I'm not going to pitch up at all. I'm going to see if it leaves the water by itself. It seems like it is. Or is it? Maybe not. Maybe it needs a little bit of help. There we go. Woo! And we're off, guys. So cool. Okay, can we roll now? Rolling is extremely difficult. Wow. I am so surprised with how difficult it is, actually. This looks amazing, though. Look at this monstrosity. Wow. I don't even know how to thumbnail this, dude. This is crazy. I really gotta figure out the roll controls, because it's kind of messing me up. Thought so. I think the game has crashed like 20 times since the one you guys just saw. It's just not having a good time all of a sudden. I'm going to try and respawn this thing. I'm going to try and build it back, paint it up, take it to the high seas, and hopefully it won't crash anymore. But I mean, it just keeps crashing over and over and over. I'm gonna revert back to a slightly less complex version here, I suppose. Hopefully it's okay with that. There you go, it loaded that one. I'm gonna paint this thing up now before it completely crashes the game again. I would love to add some little windows to this thing, but I'm just scared. I'm just terrified, you know? This is gonna kill the game. I already know it. Man, I really hope this thing doesn't kill the game. Please don't kill the game. I mean, it looks promising. Can we spawn in somewhere else? Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Oh boy. Might have to take those windows off, guys. Let's go see how this thing behaves in the high seas. I'm really curious. Oh boy. Snow cruiser just chilling in the water, apparently. Thank you to Jess2005 for making the complexity mod, so I can have fun crashing my game over and over. Can we try this? The Transaereo, just load it in, please. Alright, that's it. That's it. Not gonna be a perfectionist. Gonna spawn in an ugly older version. Gonna see if we can take off in it, because all I want to do is just fly around this map in my Transaereo just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. That's all I ask. And I know it has the ability to do that. It's done it before, so we just need to spawn in a version that doesn't hate life as much. Such as this one. Perfect. We do need to add more wings to it though, because otherwise it's not gonna take off. And boy, do we need it to take off. Can we lift off? Oh no, my wings are upside down. We're gonna crash the game. Oh man, I put my wings upside down. Okay, now we should be good. Now we should be good. Let's get into this thing. Let's go. Fly. Take off. Come on, you can do it. Before we get into the vortex, you can do it. Come on, man. Don't play these games. Don't play these games. Come on, take off. Are you kidding me? It does not want to take off. What? Oh no. Okay, sure. Sure, just take off into the wind. I feel like we're experiencing the same kind of disastrous results that the original one experienced. You know what I mean? Oh no. Just go up. Just go up. There's way too many sails on this thing. There we go. Now we got the lift, guys. Oh my goodness. Well, we're kind of flying. I mean, like I said, seemingly same disastrous results as the initial one, or very similar rather, and like the ailerons are just not doing a single thing, guys. Crazy. I would love to add more wings to this. I would love to give it more functionality, but it's not happening. It's not happening. The game does not want me to. My heart says yes, the game says no. Oh boy. Oh man, I kind of want to take it for a normal flight around a map that doesn't have wind. Let's go do that. Just works so much better on a map with no wind. Much better. Look at that. And we are off. I mean, it flies quite well, guys. We're only going 75 kilometers an hour, which is actually, I think the original went like 80. Maybe it was miles. I'm not sure. I think it was kilometers an hour, actually. We're mimicking the original quite well here. Aside from just crashing right in the water, of course. We are better at that with no wind. But what can I say, guys? This was quite the challenge. Simply because the game just doesn't want to handle my dreams and ambitions. You know, it can't support them. But that's okay. I had a ton of fun trying to build this Ca.60 Transaereo, and I can only imagine how hard it would be to build the original one and fly it for that matter, because this is just gnarly. I am losing altitude so fast. I don't know if I can turn fast enough. We're gonna crash so hard into this mountain. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh man. Well, at least we had a pretty soft landing. I'll give it that. Can we respawn without crashing? Nice. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, it was a really fun one for me to make, aside from the frustrations of the game crashing. But can't really blame that on the game. I mean, I am really trying to exceed its limits here. So it is what it is. On to the next cool idea, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one regardless. Oh no. I jumped out and I hopped into the other seat. Oh man. Well, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you did enjoy the video, click the like button down below. Helps the video be seen by other people. The algorithm does its magic. And if you guys are not subscribed yet, subscribe for more awesome content, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Mayday, 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 mayday. Beep, 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 beep. It's so anticlimactic. It just crashes and is perfectly fine. Definitely not how the original was.